and welcome back to Insightful Healing. I am Amira. So glad to have you here hanging out with me for session 63. We're sort of running against time, but I'm gonna do my best and use what I have to get the message across. So many is euphemisms the right word? Let me look that up. Euphemism. A polite, mild, or indirect word or phrase used to replace one that is too harsh, blunt, or offensive. Interesting. So somebody may be trying to put something politely when really they have something much more significant or rude to say. One more definition I need to look up. Okay, yeah, succinct is what I was getting. Expressed in a few clear words without any extra or unnecessary detail. Interesting. Euphemism, succinct. I also was getting that song again from Freddie Got Fingered. I feel like I was singing it on here maybe some weeks ago. It might have been the other song, actually. Yeah, Daddy, would you like some sausage? Okay, not that one. But the other song, on the backwards man, I can walk backwards fast as I can. I can walk backwards fast as I... I'm the backwards man, the backwards man, the backwards man, the backwards man. Okay, that came through. I was actually talking to my camera because my camera came on and the lens, well, the word, you can't see it, but the words and such were on the screen and it showed me flip-flopped, okay, sort of like a mirror image. And I said, no, we're not doing that. Let's close it, start over again, and see what we get. So you may need to close something, start over again so that you can see it clearly. Okay, this could be a message that's coming through from another person, especially if it is coming through as a euphemism or it is coming through as succinct. It's like, okay, you shortened it so that it traveled in a different kind of way, but I didn't get the fullness of your communication. I didn't get the full depth of what you felt and what you thought in those words. Okay, I hope I'm making sense here or it's resonating with whoever it's meant to resonate with. All right, it could just be that you need to, close your phone or close the computer, whatever it is that you're reading, and come back to it at another time to read it and read between the lines. I feel like you're gonna have to read between the lines, which... Is that a euphemism? No, that's a metaphor, I think. Okay, so somebody's talking in a strange way. I mean, this could also just be your intuitive messages as well, as those often come through in metaphors or in like pieces that we have to put together. We have to use our discernment. Regardless of what it is specifically that we're talking about, there's a need for you to use your discernment in translating some information, okay? So when you're discerning info, I'm hearing over the next few weeks, okay? So this is something that's ongoing. As you're discerning information, compare it against your own intuition, your own experiences, and really get the fullness of the message, because I feel like you're not getting the fullness of the message. Some of you may feel like you are, but that's not all that there is to it. There's more to it. There's more beneath the words, or more beneath the intuitive messages, more beneath the signs and synchronicities, more beneath that contract that you're reading. Like, there's more that you need to ascertain from the words or from the message, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let's start with the Sense of Self Oracle deck, my personally sketched Oracle deck, available on my website. I will pack it and send it myself if you are interested in purchasing, whether for yourself or to use it in a professional manner. I love the smell of new cards, man. It's like the best thing ever. It's really making me want some new cards, but I have been refraining. We'll see how long it lasts. I want some though, bad. Okay, let's see here, Spirit. What is the theme of our Sense of Self session today, session 63? Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, it shows me that you're interested, shows me that something resonated, and it keeps me motivated to continue posting and deciphering these messages for us. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That way you don't miss anything that I post. Okay, we have number 26 as I struggle through my throat chakra. Yeah, because there's something about communication here that's not clear. The communication is not clear. And let me look at this definition again of succinct. Expressed in a few clear words. A few clear words. So the words are clear, right? And it gets the point across. But the point is not all that needs to get across here. It's what's beneath the point. I'm being drawn to an example. I was texting one of my friends who was trying to understand a relational experience that they recently had. They had asked the other individual for a photo that would serve as their contact photo. And the other individual said, I'm not interested in being asked to do things. Sorry, I have to laugh. It's an interesting response. Interesting is one way to describe it. We're gonna leave it there. Again, maybe that could be described as a euphemism, right? Because as I say that, like, obviously there's more emotion behind that. I have more thoughts, right, behind that experience. But also that individual had more thoughts behind their response too. I'm not interested in being asked to do things. What exactly does that mean? It is clear in, you know, what they're not interested in, but there's no why to offer understanding. There's no context to provide clarity. Does that mean you're never open to being asked to do things? Does that mean you're just not interested right now? You know what I mean? Like, there's no clarity behind it. I feel like there's follow-up questions that you have to something. Yeah, and the card says pursue enlightenment in all things. Like, there is an open door here. Maybe somebody's trying to shut it, or I'm hearing a door like creaking shut slowly. There's still space. There is still space to have this conversation. First of all, it's like, how important is it, right? To get that clarity that you need. You know, is that for you? Is that for your own growth? Is it to grow this relationship? Is it to work out this conflict? I don't know. But that's the example I was being drawn to offer. 26 reduces to an 8. Okay, the number 8 may be significant. 8s are about life changes, going in the direction that our spirit is calling us in, so that we can feel more like ourselves. It's about evolution. I'm hearing money, property. Okay, the 8th house. Scorpio. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. They're typically pretty private, secretive, or specific about boundaries. Nothing wrong with boundaries. Those are really important, right? As I just saw the Seven of Wands and the Hermit. Nothing wrong with boundaries. Boundaries are important, and they're what makes relationships stronger. But it can also be a boundary that cuts a relationship off. And going back to that example, I'm not interested in being asked to do things. It's like, is this, I need clarity on this boundary. You know, it's the person's responsibility who creates the boundary to offer clarity. There are different types of boundaries. I talked about this some time ago in another video. I remember it was like years ago, actually. So this could be a situation that's been ongoing for you for years, maybe 8 years for some of you. I'm hearing 8-year stretch. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Something about the number 8. Something you've been working on. You're like wondering, should you walk away from it? Should I continue to put effort into this, or should I just not become emotionally attached and so invested in trying to work it out? This also reminds me of putting effort into a relationship that is not mutual. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. There's somebody is slowly closing that door. It's like, if you're gonna slowly close the door, just say you're closing it and slam it shut. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. That's so annoying. If you feel like you want to close the door, just outright say that and slam it shut. This is also reminding me of like how people ghost. Yeah, again, with the Hermit, the Hangman. Somebody may be leaving you on red and you're like, okay, are they upset? Are they done with me? You have a right to pursue enlightenment, but you also have to reflect on why you're trying to pursue that enlightenment. Is it because you want attention from that particular person? Is it because you're experiencing rejection? Is it because you just simply don't understand and you value that relationship? You know, there's lots of whys beneath the surface that need to be evaluated and better understood here. The Tower, my goodness. So this is really unexpected. I feel like too, the enlightenment is unexpected. That's on the other side of the door. But someone needs to learn how to press through conflict. Because there's transformation in that space. It's challenging. You know, I used to be of the mindset that it's not worth it. Like if something isn't worth my energy, then I wouldn't put my energy towards it, which sounds, again, succinct. But it's like, why? Why won't you put your energy towards it? Do you not put your energy towards it because you're afraid of rejection? Do you not put your energy towards it because you aren't comfortable with being vulnerable? Do you not put your energy towards it because taking a risk is too scary? Oh, my nail's broken. You know, like better understanding those things for yourself, not necessarily the other person or the relationship itself, but better understanding those things for you is what helps you to grow and have more meaningful relationships moving forward. Let's get our journal prompt. Actually, okay, I was going to, but I just heard pull another card, so we're going to pull another card. So the Tower is here. This is Scorpio energy too. It's also Aries. Okay, somebody wants to be in control here, which is what I said to my friend also about that relationship that they were unpacking. That person was trying to hold on to a false sense of control, which reminds me of the Four of Pentacles. All right. There's something about the inflection in my voice that is really annoying the crap out of me right now. Somebody may talk like that, or somebody's voice is annoying. Okay. Or the way that they communicate is annoying, whatever. I just heard, what is that? Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. That's like wishing on a star? Hold on. I don't want this lady to talk. Starlight, star bright. It's a children's poem. Oh my god. It's a nursery rhyme. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. Okay. Somebody may be wishing on a star here. Or again, going within to identify like what it is that they want, how they can heal. Because there's trauma here. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot came out. All right. This is successful communication. It's not easy though. And it's also it only happens when you want it to happen. You know, like both people have to be interested and invested. Okay. Yeah. There could be successful communication here, but both people have to be invested in order for it to move forward. All right, let's get our journal prompt for real this time. I feel like someone needs to sit in quiet, sit in meditation. Maybe that could be what you're doing, especially with that nursery rhyme. You could be meditating, praying, whatever prayer looks like for you. All right. Or, whatever spell work looks like for you. Both prayer and meditation are spell work. That's what I believe. You can believe what you believe. Words are spells. Okay? So are our thoughts. All right. What will it take for me to be ready to pursue enlightenment within myself? What will it take for me to be ready to pursue enlightenment within myself? That's our journal prompt of the day. Always interested in your take, your thoughts, your experiences, and how they relate to today's message, today's session. Thank you so much for joining me for session 63, and I'll see you next time.